Hello and welcome to Heart of Gold Gaming. I'm Robert and this is EVE Online. Now I've been playing EVE on and off for over 10 years, possibly even 15. I hadn't been out long, but so my character that I've got is quite advanced, but I've seen a number of videos and I've read that they've really improved the new player experience. So this is my take. I'm going to create a new character and go through the new player experience and see what it's like as compared to the experience I had, which was basically there's the game, in you go and off, do what you want. So you've got you've got 4 races: Caldari, Mimnata, Amar and the Galente. Now I like Caldari. My main characters are Caldari, and mainly because I like missiles. So I'm going to stick with what I know and go with Caldari. Right, what is here? Enlist with Caldari, or you can... ships. Oh, there are all the ships. Oh, the Raven. Oh, this is all new. The Ibis, the Griffin, Badger. Now, I know the Badger is a transport vessel, and I know the Raven is a battleship, because that's what my main character's got. The Heron, what's that, for scouting and exploration, and that's nothing. So, well, we'll list within the Caldari. Right, now you have to choose your bloodline. So I don't really think this matters an awful lot. It may be affects the skills that you have at the start, but EVE being a game that you can train any skill you want. You can train all the skills if you want. It will just take you a very long time. So I'm going to go spiritual, integrity. Oh, that sounds good. So we'll have him. Now, I'm not really there we go. I'm not really bothered away how I look. Is there a random? Let's have a look. See what. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll do. You can spend literally hours customizing your character, getting him to look exactly how you want. If that's what you want to do, then have at it. I just want to get into the new player experience. Right, let's pick a name. Yeah, that looks good. Enter. Yes, I think we will.
Captain, wake up. It's me, Aura, your AI companion. I must insist you wake up right this instant. If you do not wake up, my protocols dictate I initiate your ship's self-destruct sequence, thereby forcing you to regenerate into a new clone. Seems such a waste. This body is so fresh. I see that got your attention. Now that you're conscious, I must inform you that I have both good and bad news. The bad news is your ship's interface has been knocked offline by an unidentified enemy vessel. The good news is that I can help you fix it. I will focus on rebooting your systems, while you try not to die.
Okay, click continue.
First, calibrate your camera drones. They allow you to view your ship from multiple angles. You must ensure they are in working order.
Okay, hold down the left. And beautiful looking ship.
Almost there. Just a bit more data.
Scroll in and out. Well, it says use the mouse wheel, which I'm going to do. So, whee! I mean, you can zoom right out. I mean, look. And your ship's a tiny
now,
dot.
Your engines are clearly running, but you should still test your maneuvering thrusters. If your ship explodes, we'll know something is amiss.
Oh, okay. Let's go over there. And there we go.
Excellent. Your ship has not exploded. Yet. This is extremely fortunate, as I've managed to bring your info panel online. I will update it with your current objectives.
That's very kind of you.
I'm receiving a distress signal from a nearby ship. I suspect you were not the only one to fall afoul of that unidentified hostile. Let's warp to the signal source.
And you can just click on the warp to location. Now this is all very, very new. None of this was available. In fact, there really wasn't much of a tutorial. So let's just click on that and see what happens.
Warp drive active. Stay sharp, Captain. I am not certain what we will encounter when we arrive.
Just move a camera behind the ship. Oh, the warp tunnel's improved a lot as well. One thing I always said about Eve is it's a beautiful looking game. They've really not skimped on the graphics.
We were too far away to get here in time. Target the wreck, and I will scan for survivors.
Okay. Target now. This one is target.
My
Locks the
scanners are not
target.
detecting much. Perhaps we need to get closer.
And to get closer, just click approach.
There do not appear to be any survivors. How unfortunate. I will continue scanning the area, but I am not optimistic. My background processes have reactivated your ship's overview, so you can see what ships and structures exist in nearby space. My sensors indicate a hostile incoming. A Circadian Seeker, to be exact. Lock your target and prepare to fight.
So select it. Click lock target. Select
Target
it.
locked. I have restored access to your ship interface, so you can fire your weapons.
And then click
Now would be an excellent time to do so.
fire. Click your weapons.
Leave your weapon engaged until your target is destroyed.
Obviously the outer is shields. The inner is armor, and the middle is armor, and the inner is HUD.
Good riddance. That Circadian Seeker was a drifter drone.
Nice
You do remember who the
explosions.
drifters are, don't you?
So you can click and open,
They are one of the few things all the empires of New Eden agree on.
and then
they are a
now
threat
you can click on
to
a
us
loot
all.
all. So click that, and that will transfer it to your ship if you're close enough.
Now, let's head home before we encounter any further trouble.
So
We'll be safe once we're docked at a station.
we have to click on it and then dock like that.
Warp drive active. Warping commenced. We will dock upon arrival.
Just to show how big the space stations are, we can
Docking
zoom
permission
out
requested.
so we get it in the screen, and you can't see your little ship, which is there.
Docking request accepted.
There we go. Now it's not like other space games. You just click on it and dock, and it will
During our
do it
walk,
automatically.
I successfully reactivated your
'Cause you don't-
neocom. No need to thank me. I am far more capable of multitasking than the average human.
You don't physically fly the ship. If you point, you click, and it does it for you. So from the neocom you will be able to access, I guess that's all that. Yep.
Speaking of the neocom, you can use it to contact Concord. As New Eden's impartial...
Right, yes, the tutorial
As I
missions.
predicted, Concord is concerned about the Drifter members. They have another task for us to handle. Most importantly, they're willing to pay for your services.
So, click on activate.
Before you depart, you might want to examine the Station Services interface to which I have just restored access. From there, you will be able to utilize all services available in the station. Seems rather self-explanatory, doesn't it?
You're a little condescending, but yes. So,
Prepare yourself, Captain. You are safe now.
we
But
can
once
either
you
click
undock, I believe the correct colloquialism is, all bets are off.
undock there or undock here, and that will obviously undock you and send you back into space.
If you're ready to get to work, walk to the location indicated by Concord's coordinates.
So, this new tutorial is doing it all for you. Just click on warp to location,
Warp drive.
and off we go.
active. Warping commenced. Weapons hot, Captain.
There's an enemy.
Concord was right. The drifters have struck again. And look, there they are right now. How thoughtful of them to wait for us.
So, once again, we select what we want to target, click lock target, and
fire when ready.
Now I think our optimal range is 5,000 meters, so we can select default orbit distance. We'll put 5k because that's the best range for our weapons, and then you will orbit your target at said amount. So then just click onto your guns and start opening fire.
As before, continue to engage the enemy
Now,
until it is destroyed.
you can click on this icon or button C to track your target. Excuse me. To keep it in view.
Now that the Seeker has been reduced to scrap, let's see if we can find anything valuable in the wreckage.
Very nice explosions. Yes, I really like them. So let's open them up. Just metal scraps. They're all looted anyway.
Not bad, Captain. Let's report back to Concord and collect your reward.
Okay, we have to go back to the station. That's the station and dock. Now,
Drive active.
you can click warp. Now that will take you to within 0 meters of the station, and then you can dock. If you click dock, it takes you to about 15 kilometers away, something like that. So then you have to use regular engines to get to within docking range. So if you're in a hurry, click warp to and then dock. If you're not really bothered, then just click dock.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Wow, that's the way it used to be. Perhaps they've changed it. Yeah. Right, left report back to Concord. So, claim rewards. Okay. And we're now offered the second mission in the chain. Fortress in the Rocks. Concord has intercepted seeker signals to a specific location. Espionage is suspected. Oh, the dastards. Head to the site to interrupt their data transmission. So we'll activate that.
You might want to check your wallet to confirm Concord has compensated you for your hard work.
Yes, and there it is.
You can use your wallet to check your ISK balance and transaction history.
We have 15,000 ISK.
Not to rush you, Captain, but time is of the essence.
So, undock.
We should depart post-haste. Concord believes those seekers may have been transmitting data to a specific location. We should warp there immediately.
So, click warp to location,
Drive active.
and we're off again on mission 2. Now, it seems to me that this is a very gentle way of easing you in to Eve, because it can become
Our
quite
intelligence was
overwhelming.
correct. The Seekers have been transmitting sensitive data to those sentry towers. Be warned, they're armed. We
So,
need to take them offline, but even the nearest tower is still too far away. Lest you forget, the key to accuracy is flying within your weapon's optimal range.
right, click that, and that one. So then, we should, yep, orbit at 5,000 kilometers. And then when we're down to 5k, we should start firing. That'll do. And we'll track that. And this is the damage we're doing. So that should be dead soon. Soon enough. And then we do the same to this
now
one.
for the far tower.
Now that's 13 kilometers away. And track that. Wait till it gets to about 5k. And we'll start firing again. See the damage we're doing to the shields. And now the shields are gone, the armour. And finally the hull. Now that's destroyed.
Well done, Captain. You may yet prove a worthy capsuleer. Since you're safe for the moment, you should consider improving your combat skills. I have taken the initiative to provide you with a convenient list of your abilities, both current. The more skills you train, the better your chances of survival. Death can be such an inconvenience, don't you agree?
Yes, I do.
Might I suggest training your gunnery skills? You are a decent shot, but there is always room for improvement.
Now, these are the main sections of like Spaceship Command. If you click on that, you've got all the individual skills. In fact, that's not all of them. That's a selection. Now, Spaceship Command is the basic operation of starships. 2% improved ship agility for all ships per skill level. Now, to train that to level 4 is going to take 20 hours. Now, she said, Laura said go for gunnery. So we'll go into the gunnery section, and we've got a small hybrid turret. Now we've got a civilian Gatling railgun. Now, where are we? That's only going to take 39 minutes because it's level 2. Now gunnery, which will increase our rate of fire, is going to take, to train that to level 5, is going to take nearly 5 days. So we are going to go with this one. And what's control
I will
burst?
notify you when your skill training is complete.
5% reduction in capacitor need of weapons. Sharpshooter. Skill at long range. Now, it's always better if you can shoot farther away. This is why in my main character likes missiles, because they really do some damage from quite a distance. So 5% bonus to weapons optimal range. So we'll go for sharpshooter as well. Now both those skills are going to take 7 hours and nearly 8 hours. So now what do we do?
Our work here is done for now. Though I am certain this is not the last we will hear of the Drifters.
Claim the rewards for that mission. And mission 3 is clearing the air. Communications in the area are being blocked. Find the source of the jamming signal and eliminate it. So we'll take that and click warp to location.
Warp drive active.
Now this icon here is a micro, it's an afterburner, and it makes your ship go faster, obviously because it's an afterburner, but it uses your capacitor. So use it sparingly. But if you've got quite a distance to go to an enemy, to get into your range, your missile,
there's only one way to find out. Eliminate it.
Your gunnery range, then like 23 kilometers. We'll target it, we'll track it, and we'll orbit it, and we'll use the afterburner. Now, as you can see, capacitor's going down because it's being used. This is your power. Now it's being used by the afterburner, but you are going a lot faster. So you're approaching your enemy a lot faster. So at about 8 kilometers, turn it off and then just ready for the gun. That's it. Dead.
Hostile inbound.
And another
I
one.
am positive that this ship is carrying the scrambling device. Destroy it to take out the jammer.
So we're going to orbit it again, and we'll switch on our afterburner to get there a bit quicker. Firing. We're doing some good damage, and it's barely scratching our shields. So is that it?
Communications in this sector are back online. Good work, Captain.
Now, if you click on a wreck to loot it, and you're over 2,500 kilometers, 2,500 meters, and click open cargo, it will. The ship's too far away and it's on approach. And as soon as it gets within range, it should come up here, and then you just loot it all. It takes it from the ship to and puts it in your cargo hold. unless you're Chinese. Is that Chinese? I think it looks like Chinese. I don't know what that's about, so we'll close that.
You should take this opportunity to let Concord know that you're excelling at doing their job for them.
Right, claim rewards 20,000 ISK. So that's completed. 2, 3, 2, 3. So that's basic fighting and how to basically get around in EVE. Now I'm going to end this video here because it's about half an hour and I don't want it to go on too long. In part 2 I will complete the rest of the tutorial and then we'll see about follow-on missions from that. So stop that and I will see you in part 2. Thank you for watching.